D&D Adventure Hooks, the Shattered Pack. For generations, a nomadic werewolf pack has coexisted with civilization, promising not to harm mankind in exchange for a peaceful existence. The delicate peace hangs in the balance as the alpha of the pack, Varric, has vanished without a trace. Without their leader, the werewolves have splintered into rogue factions. Each aspiring alpha, driven by their lust for power, has begun spreading their curse, infecting others to bolster their own fledgling tribes. As new werewolf tribes emerge, and their numbers swelling with each passing night, panic begins to grip the local town. The townsfolk seek you out to find Varric and bring him back to reunite the pack before the tribes spiral further into violence and chaos. Was he taken by a rival faction, or perhaps left to save the tribe from an unknown threat? The fate of both the town and the werewolf pack hangs in the balance, resting on your ability to restore the natural order and bring peace to a forest on the brink of war. D&D Adventure Hook, the price of prosperity. The once forgotten city of Black Hollow, known for its muddy streets and struggling folk, has transformed seemingly overnight. The tavern is packed with merchants haggling over rare goods. The mines are striking veins of gold, and the fisheries yield catches bigger than ever before. Once seen as a city of scum, Black Hollow now gleams with newfound wealth and opportunity. But with prosperity comes a price. Travelers report seeing gaunt figures lurking in the shadows of alleys. A priest claims their congregation is shrinking, with many turning away from the gods to worship in secret places. A devil named Mauserin the Broker has been preying on the desperation of Black Hollow's poorest, granting them impossible good fortune in exchange for promising to commit unspeakable acts to feed Mauserin's growing power. The contracts are unbreakable, and the townsfolk are too terrified to resist. Your party is hired by a widow whose husband vanished after confessing he could no longer pay Mauserin's price. She begs you to save the city. Do you root out and confront the devil, risking not only your lives, but the wrath of a town addicted to its prosperity? Or do you seek another way to break the contracts, knowing every moment you wait, another innocent is lost to darkness? D&D Adventure Hooks, a jump through time. Time is unraveling, and only you can stop it. The players are recruited by the Chronomancer's Accord, a secretive order sworn to protect the integrity of the timeline. Temporal disturbances have been detected, subtle at first, but now reality itself is beginning to fray. A rogue time mage from the distant future, eager to witness and even participate in legendary historical moments firsthand. The time mage seeks to preserve fallen heroes, altering the battles that define nations and share knowledge far beyond its time, accelerating technological revolutions centuries too soon, and even causing catastrophes for their own amusement, destroying empires before they rise, unraveling the fate of entire civilizations. If left unchecked, their actions could tear the timeline apart, plunging the world into paradox or erasing it entirely. The Chronomancers ask you to travel through time to prevent a historical tragedy from being undone, recover a legendary artifact that must remain hidden for another 1,000 years, and uncover the true motivations of the rogue mage before history is rewritten beyond repair. D&D Adventure Hooks, the Gatekeepers. Natural disasters have always sown fear and chaos, but lately they have grown more frequent and far more devastating. Earthquakes reduce entire towns to rubble. Hurricanes carve paths of destruction across the land, and tsunamis swallow coastal cities whole. While traveling through the woods, your party suddenly feels the ground tremble beneath them. At first, it seems like any other quake, but the shaking does not stop. Minutes pass, and the earth continues to shake. Then, with a deafening crack, a boulder nearby shatters, revealing a warrior clad in strange armor, bruised and barely conscious. He tosses each of you a ring, and in a weak voice begs you to put them on. The moment you do, the world shifts. A massive, shadowy creature looms before you that wasn't there just moments ago. You strike at it, and to your astonishment, the more wounds it takes, the smaller it becomes. As the creature weakens, the warrior forces himself to his feet and leads you deeper into the woods, where a glowing, ethereal gate stands ajar. Cornered against the portal, the beast thrashes as the warrior raises his hand, sealing the gate shut, trapping the creature within. And just like that, moment, the earthquake stops. Breathing heavily, the warrior turns to you and explains. It is a member of the gatekeepers, a secret order sworn to seal the invisible rifts that occasionally tear open across the world. These rifts release invisible monster entities that bring about natural disasters. And now, something is causing the gates to open more frequently. Will you take up the mantle of a gatekeeper and stand against the unseen forces threatening to tear this world apart? D&D Adventure Hooks, the Hollow One. Every night in the village of Wickerstead, children slip from their beds and gather around the ancient well in the town square. Witnesses have reported that they whisper in a strange language that nobody has taught them. When questioned, they simply smile and say, "He's almost ready." Parents have tried locking their doors, but the children still find their way outside. Some villagers report hearing scratching beneath the ground, while one woman even claims to have seen long, thin fingers reaching from beneath her door. The mayor is desperate and begs the adventurers to investigate before something terrible happens. After some research, the players learn that the well was once a prison, sealing away an entity known as the Hollow One, a being of shadow that feeds on loneliness. Centuries ago, the village bound it beneath the earth by sacrificing an orphan child, believing an abandoned soul would keep it trapped. But now, the Hollow One is stirring, whispering promises of belonging to the lost and forgotten. The children are unknowingly completing a ritual to set it free. Can the party unravel the mystery before the seal breaks? Will they banish the Hollow One, seal it away once more, or make a terrible bargain? If you are enjoying this video, check out my Patreon, where you can get access to original monster stat blocks, awesome magic items, and full adventure PDFs every month. D&D Adventure Hooks, The Painter's Price. A traveling artist arrives in the quiet town of Rosewick, his wagon overflowing with stunning, one-of-a-kind paintings. Each piece is of a beautiful, otherworldly landscape. The townsfolk eagerly buy them, hanging the masterpieces in their homes, and then, one by one, the townsfolk vanish. No signs of struggle, no footprints, just an empty house and a painting that seems fuller. The peaceful landscapes now show distant figures, faces twisted in silent terror. The mayor's daughter disappears, her painted likeness appearing in a moonlit glade that wasn't there before. The town begs the adventurers to uncover the truth. The artist? Gone. His wagon left behind, but his paintings remain. While investigating, you touch the painting and are pulled beyond the canvas into a surreal dreamscape. You find that each painting is a created pocket world. Can you save the townsfolk from their painted hells? And who is the artist who painted the prisons?